Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review of Labo Another 13. So this is my very first niche fragrance, so I wanted to make a video about it. My first fragrance video I ever made, that's on my channel, I'll link it down below. It's a blind buy, a quarantine blind buy for fragrances. Because during the beginning of quarantine, I really got into fragrances and I was introduced to Perfume YouTube and I am hooked. I gotta say, I am obsessed with fragrances and wanting to learn more about different notes, wanting to collect different perfumes, wanting to smell different perfumes, which is very difficult during quarantine, I'll tell you that much. But one thing I do remember during the summer was smelling Labo Another 13 on somebody and being completely in love. And I was like, that's it. That's going to be my first niche fragrance that I get. And here it is. It is. I actually didn't buy this one. My boyfriend surprised me and bought it for me for Christmas, which was so sweet. I told him not to. I told him I didn't want him to get this for me because Labo is very expensive. I thought if anything too, he was gonna get me the smaller $80 one, but no, he literally went freaking balls to the wall and got me the 1.7 fluid ounce one, which is, that's expensive. That's expensive for me, for I feel like anybody really to buy a perfume if you're not, extremely wealthy. So I'm super grateful that he got this for me, and I feel like this review is just gonna be me smelling it because it's it. This is it. It is so pretty. The scent is amazing. The second I got this, I opened it up and I had to spray it and smell it because there is such a quality sometimes. I'm not gonna say always, but there is sometimes a very distinct difference that you could smell with high quality niche fragrances. Some, regular fragrances that you could get at Macy's or, just a department store, or I shop a lot on fragrancenet.com. Any other perfume could be just as good as a niche fragrance, but I feel like some of them just go so far above and beyond in just being so unique in their scent. I've never smelled a perfume like this in my whole life. It's just so unique and so different. And I think this totally is worth it if you are interested in fragrances. And I'll get into the notes now so you can see if you'd even like the scent. In 2010, Labo was commissioned by another magazine to work on an exclusive scent. This project was born thanks to Sarah of Colette, who initiated the creative collaboration between Labo and Jefferson Hack, editor-in-chief of Another magazine. The result of this collaboration is Another 13, a hypnotizing and unique scent. It's composed of ambroxan, a synthetic animal musk, making Another 13 an addictive, dirty potion blended with 12 other ingredients such as jasmine, moss, and Embret Seeds Absolute, which gives it a spike in their shine. As the entire planet knows, Colette closed their doors December 2017, but luckily we were able to welcome Another 13 to our classic collection in our labs worldwide. I feel like it's the ambroxan, which is in this, that makes it so unique. Baccarat Rouge 540 is another scent that has ambroxan in it. And also my boyfriend's scent that he wears Sauvage, that also has ambroxan in it. So like Labo explained, ambroxan is a synthetic musk. So that is what one of the top notes in this scent is, and it's so funny to me because like I said, I love Baccarat Rouge 540. My boyfriend's cologne that he wears, Sauvage, is one of my favorites, and I've really for a long time wanted to try Juliet Has a Gun. People online either love and hate it, and the note in it, I think it's literally just ambroxan. That is the only note in it, and I feel like I'm so drawn to this type of scent. I feel like one thing I'm learning how to do as I'm watching videos and more fragrance videos is learning how to describe things, because I feel like it's so hard to describe a scent to somebody. It does have a sea. It reminds me of salty, the sea being out by the ocean, but also mixed with a woodiness, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that would be a thing, the woods next to an ocean, but that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of being in the woods, somewhere in the woods, but next to the open, salty air of the sea. For some reason, that's exactly what I would describe this as smelling. It smells very fresh, very unique though. It's something that people will stop and ask you what you're wearing when you're wearing this. Honestly, because it is just so unique. I've never smelled anything like this before. And it's really amazing. Like, I'm so happy that I have this now. I've gone through a number of little samples. If you want a sample of it, I purchased mine, I think directly from the Labo website. It's $6 and you get one of the little testers. It's $6 or not, maybe was it $9? I don't know. Something under $10 at least if you wanted to give it a shot. You could get a little baby tester size. Actually, I have literally one right here. It comes like this. Oops, hair, okay. It comes like this. I smelled it and I really wanted to see how it smelled on me because I wasn't about to spend $80 to $200 on a fragrance if I wasn't even sure I liked the way that it smelled on me. Just because you like the scent on somebody else doesn't mean you're going to completely love it when it dries down and combines with your skin. So it is important to at least try a sample or wear it for a little bit of time and see how it develops on your skin over time. So that's why I did order a sample. It is just a normal size tester. I would say 100%, this is such an amazing, unique, one-of-a-kind fragrance. I'm so happy this is my first niche fragrance. I'm so proud to have this in my collection. So grateful that my boyfriend got this for me for Christmas because I'm in love with it. It's seriously like one of the best scents that I own. And it's so worth at least going and smelling if you are able to either order a sample or if there's a counter near you and you can manage to sniff through your mask. I've been super intrigued by Labo for some time now. There was an oil, it was like a fragrance oil that you can put in your diffusers called Santal. And at the time I had no idea what Labo was. This was before I started being interested in fragrances. This was like earlier this year in like February. I started looking into this fragrance oil that I found on Amazon. It was from the brand Aroma and I ordered it and I was literally blown away by the scent. It literally smelled like a fancy upscale hotel. I don't know what I'm talking about because I've never stayed at a fancy upscale hotel, but if I did, that's what I think it would smell like. It smelled so good. And I actually have the Santal 33, like another even cheaper dupe of that one, because that one was like $30. That wasn't cheap for like a fragrance oil that you could put in a diffuser, especially since the Aroma ones they say you're supposed to use in their aroma diffusers, which are like extra like fancy and they don't require any water, which I don't have an aroma diffuser. I have a normal diffuser, but I was using it in my regular diffuser with water and it worked out just fine. I did find a cheaper one though. It was like $8, or actually it was probably like 16. What am I talking about? It was like $16 I would say, and was called Santal 33. So I returned the Aroma one. I know it's naughty to return stuff on Amazon, but it was just too expensive at the time. I was like, I can't justify spending $30 on a fragrance oil. It's just ridiculous. So I got the dupe one that was the Santal 33. I'll link it down below. And that one was literally just as good. And it was after that that I realized that both of them are dupes of Labo. I had no idea what Labo was though at the time. I saw that they were dupes for it. I went on Labo, I saw very expensive candles and perfumes and stuff, and I was like, okay, I'll stick with my $16 fragrance oil. This is fine. But I had no idea that in a couple months I would fall in love with fragrances and be looking up these perfumes and even considering getting one for myself. So that was my first introduction to Labo, and I still love my Santal 33 dupe that was $16 off of Amazon. I'll link it down below. But yeah, this is my first actual Labo baby, my very first niche fragrance, my very first expensive fragrance. And I'm so proud of her. Like, she is my everything. The box that this came in too, I do want to mention, because to some people, presentation is also really important. The box that this was shipped in was very, very nice. You can tell the quality is there. The paper that it came with, the informational card that came with it was all very high quality. It was thick paper. There was like indentations in it from a stamp. Like, overall, the presentation of the perfume as a whole was phenomenal. It was amazing. It's what I would expect after someone spent $192 on this perfume for me. It's the quality I expect. So definitely the presentation is there, because I know for a lot of people that's really important. Also, just in general, the bottle itself, really classic, really pretty, I feel like this looks super nice where I keep my perfumes. I do keep my perfumes out right now, which probably isn't the best. You really shouldn't have your perfumes exposed to any type of sunlight. We usually keep our shades closed down in the basement, but still just want to make sure that this lasts as long as possible because it was a pretty penny and I am just in love with it. I literally could wear this every single day. I have been wearing it basically every day since I got it. It's amazing. It seriously is amazing. This is probably a terrible review because this is me just praising this scent, but I think it's totally worth the money if you are interested in, you know, stepping up your fragrance game like I am. I really want to branch out and try more niche fragrances and really get to know more about the notes and be a little bit more knowledgeable about how they smell and how they react on my skin because I'm super interested in learning more about it. My fragrance collection has grown a lot in the past couple of months, so I might make a fragrance collection video if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. I know I kind of cover a lot on this channel. It's kind of anything I'm interested in. So my spirituality, I do a little bit of makeup, I do a little bit of unboxings and crystals, and now I'm kind of dipping into fragrance. So I hope you guys enjoy that. If you do, let me know, please. I also do like hair care. I feel like the most watched videos that I have on my channel are, for some reason, my hair dye videos, any type of dyeing my hair, hair care, or like my Amazon favorites video, like that got a ton of views. But I just want to make videos that not only I enjoy making things that I'm passionate about, but things that you guys want to see too. So I am listening to requests. I have a long list of video requests that I am planning on diving into in the future. But let me know what you think about fragrance and if you would like to see a fragrance collection from me. So that is it for today's video. I hope I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. That's it. My lash just fell off, so we're done.